Good mid-morning. Oh my goodness. We have a lot going on. It is the 4th and we moved on the 1st. So today's Wednesday. We moved Sunday from New Mexico back to Colorado. We were supposed to go to Texas, blah, blah, blah. That place, I don't know. I would call them, wouldn't hear anything back, and they wouldn't answer, and yeah. So we moved back to Colorado. I got the Colorado Springs Marathon on the 28th of this month. So I did want to be a little bit closer. We would have been like 11 hours away if we were in Texas. And then now we're only like 3.5 hours away. So I'll drive, over there Friday. My race is Saturday, and then I'll come back Sunday. So we'll just go get a hotel in the Springs for those days. Cause we are in Del Norte, Colorado. I'm not exactly sure how you say that, but yeah, I'm gonna say Del Norte, and it's right about Alamosa, and it's nice. It is probably one of the best ones we stayed at. It's right on the Rio Grande River, so it's like 2 rows over, and then it's outside. I'll show you in a minute. On the river, but since it's about to get cold, they shut the waters off next month, so we're just like a little bit further back, but there's trees everywhere. It's nice. We're loving it so far. Yeah, so we've been here like 3 days. So that's what's going on. So then Sunday, when we moved the camper, it was a crazy adventure. So as we're going, we lock up everything, right? We're going. And then my husband is like, do you see something swinging open? And I'm like, no. And I'm like right behind him, so I can't, I guess, see that far, up, because I didn't see anything. So I guess, if I would have been further back, I could see it swinging. So anyways, my husband's like, do you see something swinging? I'm like, no. And, then I did see it. So the door opened up. The camper door, like the front door, it opened up and it was swinging open. But the stairs go up right there, so nothing was flying out at that time. And so we stopped, we lock it back up and everything. I think we might have locked, I don't know, I think we locked the deadbolt that time. And then we kept going, right? Fine, everything's good. There was a little scare, like, the road's narrow, so my husband went a little to the right and it grabbed the tire a little bit and it was like a little swerving. I was like, oh my God. So after that, like my anxiety is through the roof at this point. I'm like, oh my goodness. It's just one thing after another, right? So I'm trying to be calm, deep breaths, and it's, everything is okay. It's a learning experience, So then we're going. And I wanted to stop and eat a little bit before we got here, so that way I wasn't getting hangry as we're setting up. So so we stopped to make sandwiches and stuff, and I did not lock the icebox back, like the strap over the icebox, right? And so we shut back up. My husband locks it. He pulls the handle just to make sure that, I didn't mess up the last time or whatever, not pulling the handle, blah, blah. We don't lock the deadbolt. Like I said, he pulls the handle, the door is shut, locked, it's not opening up, and, we're like, alright, we're good. We got, ate a little something, and we're about to go finish setting up. No video. So we start heading back. Then all of a sudden, I see a monster fly out. Not like a scary monster, like the drinking monster. And I'm like, oh my God, I just saw monsters shoot out. And so I call I can't call him because there's no service. So I pull up and I'm like honking to get him over. He's like, do I need to stop in the middle of the road? I'm like, well, I don't know. Like something's open, something's flying out. So not only did the door to the camper sling open because we didn't lock the deadbolt and it opened up, but I didn't lock the icebox. or refrigerator, however you want to say it. I call it an icebox. Refrigerator. So I didn't put the strap over it. So that had opened up. So then everything flew right out of the icebox. Glad I could laugh about it now. But the butter flew out, the lid was off of the butter, the creamer, the milk. It could have been worse because the milk didn't bust, the creamer didn't bust. There was some creamer on like some stuff, like you could tell like it had squirted some out, but it wasn't like the top off leaking. So we're stopped in the middle of the road and I go in there, shove stuff back, but like I'm in the Jeep behind the camper, so I gotta pull to the side, but we got our flashers on, so it's not in a busy area like the middle of the road. It's like in the middle of the road, but like not too far past like a red light or something, or a stop sign, so people are going slow. We're not just like, in the middle of the road. But we couldn't pull over much anymore. So yeah. So then, yeah, so that was it. So stuff flew out the icebox, and then a monster can had flew out of the door. So the stairs, they just like, let's see how I could put it. So if this is the stairs like that, you just pulled them straight up and then you shut the door. So then when the door slung open, then it's like had holes in it, and a monster flew out. So yeah, that was a learning experience, like I said. So, and that was our second time to move the camper. We moved it down at the other camp spot, but this is only our third campground, so it's only our second time to move it. And it was on, we came from New Mexico to Del Norte, so we had to go through some small mountain towns and stuff like that. But it was crazy. It was crazy, I tell ya. So we're here. So like I said, like, the next 2 months is what we paid for or whatever. But my husband just got, offered a job in Missouri. So we kind of had our plans, like, that's why I don't really like making plans. So it's like, we were going to go to Louisiana, spend time with family and stuff like that. And my daughter is sad that she's not going to go, but, me and her, might go, but my husband really wanted to go over there too, to go visit his friends. So I don't know. But, so now we're going to stay here for September for sure. My marathon's on the 28th, and this is going to be marathon number 5. And it's going to be 3 out of 50 for my state. It's going to be state number 3. So now that we're going to go to Missouri, my husband's going to be working in Missouri. I don't know. Might be looking up a marathon over there. So yeah, he got offered a job, in Missouri, and he's actually going to start Monday. So today is Wednesday. So he's going to have to be in Missouri for Monday. So that's, also going on, got that going on, which it's nice. So I'm glad that, we're in a position now that if he wants to go take a job like that, he can. To whereas before, we're stationary. He didn't want to go take a job that far away and be gone that long. So now we can go stay there, whatever. I think that's about it right now. So, there's my Sasha. Beautiful Sasha cat. Hey, cha-cha. So we got trees. There's a walking path. There's Sadie, girl. Yep, laundry bag sitting out there. But it is very nice. This is the first one that has trees. And I seen somebody post the other day in the RV group of RV parks in Colorado that have trees, but it's like, what area in Colorado? Because there are a lot. So it's all over. But yeah, I mean, where we were in the Springs, it didn't have it. So yes, there's a lot with no trees and stuff like that, but there are a lot with moss trees, and it is going to be nice because the fall, color changes are, going to happen at the end of this month and next month. So I'm excited like that. about that because it gets beautiful. So there's that. Um, I'm gonna say in my 23-mile run last weekend. There's this past weekend. I did my first live, but nobody. I did it and I liked it. And I almost did it this time too because it's like now I'm gonna have to save the video, this 10-minute video, to my phone. Depending on what's on my phone, it's gonna say if it's full or not. And then I'll have to upload it or whatever. Versus last time I just did a live, then it streamed it, and then I was able to set it to public, but it does save it as private or whatever. But yeah, we are in Del Norte, Colorado. We have, let's see, 24 more days till my marathon. I'm excited to go biking and stuff over here though. It looks nice and I have not been biking. Just been on that marathon training. So, that's that. Well, I hope you have a great week. Hope you had a great holiday. Our holiday was good, but I'm still tired. So I did request off for Friday because I am so tired. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to take off Friday or not, but I'm just tired. I just feel like I need a break. No, we just had a 3-day weekend, but it was exhausting moving Sunday. It's like, thankfully I did my run Saturday, even though it was shit. Then Sunday, I did 10 miles and then we moved, and it's just like, I stress myself, to where my body feels it. So I fatigue my body. But that was it was a lot, and then the door kept slinging open and it's just like, it was a hot mess. Sadie, come here, girl. Come here, girl. Don't you bark. So Monday, it's like, my mom was asking what I did Monday. It's like, we went to Walmart. Come here, Sadie, which is like 30 something minutes away. Come here. There's other dogs. Sadie don't like other dogs. It was like 30 minutes away. So that's an hour, there and back. But, plus the shopping and all that stuff. So, and then we did cook steaks, Monday night. So yeah, there was that, but whew, it's only Wednesday. I feel like I should say it's already Wednesday, but I'm like, oh, it's only Wednesday. So, okay, who's made it this long? 13 minutes. Who's hung in there? Okay, so yeah, it was a fun experience, anybody else out there full-time RVing with some tips, we should have made a checklist, but it's like, we do kind of have one. I just did not hook the icebox up after I made a sandwich. And we need to deadbolt the door, right? I know people have said that they deadbolt the door all the time when they move, but I don't know. I guess we were like, nah, we don't need to deadbolt the door. But I guess we do. We're back in Colorado. So, peace out. Come back again.